First thing I need you to realize is no one knows you. Different versions of you exist in everyone's head. That's why I think it's very foolish to think of like, oh, why did they do that? I would have never expected them to do that. Oh, why didn't that job hire me? I didn't expect that. You didn't know them. You didn't know that person. You had a perception of them in your head, but that perception is not them. That's your experience with that person. That is not that person. Start to understand that nobody knows you and you don't know anyone. We only have perceptions of other people. So in that way, you won't overthink situations. You can accept that, hey, listen, even though I might have thought I did a great job, that other person didn't have a great experience with me, and that's okay.
What will be, will be. So if I cannot change it, I do not worry about it. And I just get on with it. But I have this mentality that if it happens, it happens. I'll deal with it if it happens. And if it doesn't happen, I'm not really gonna think about it too much, okay? And if it does happen, I always have a backup plan.
Another thing you need to realize is, where is that trigger or fear coming from? See, overthinking is basically creating situations out of fear. Situations that might never happen, but you are fearful of those situations. Sometimes people overthink, like, for example, a guy didn't text you back fast enough, right? And you start to overthink, oh my God, he doesn't like me. Oh my God, he doesn't want me anymore, this and that. And you overthink and you create this crazy scene in your head, right? And you start to self-sabotage yourself. Where is this coming from? Most likely you have attachment issues. Most likely maybe a parent has left your life in early age and shown you that there was no commitment towards you.
Or if it doesn't matter in 5 years, it doesn't matter now. If you really want to worry about something, because sometimes we just want a feeling of control, do it for 2 days, a week max, and then get over it. 5, if I have time to overthink, my life is boring. I don't have enough going on in my life. I need to do something else, because why do I have the time for this? I think a large part to the reason why I no longer overthink too much is because I genuinely do not have the time. I got a million things going on that are more important than this like silly little situation. Even if it's a big situation, I got other things going on.
The thing I need you to realize is, it was not meant for you. Stop overthinking, why does this not work? Why did that person leave my life? Why did I not get this job? It was not meant for you. You were not supposed to have that thing. And maybe you were meant to have something much greater, but because you cannot let go of why did I not get this thing, that other thing that was meant for you cannot come in.
Overthinking also has a lot to do with not being able to trust ourselves. So the more confidence you have with yourself, the more trust you have that you can deal with a problem, handle a situation on your own, and also not go and seek external advice from others who may be giving you bad advice, like the blind leading the blind, you will also stop worrying as much. You also need to find belief in yourself, and a good way to do this is just find a similar situation to what you're worrying about and then see how you handled it. And that will build trust with yourself, because you're here today, you got over it, you obviously did something to get out of that situation. Find proof that you can do it again.
You need to start accepting that people will not like you. Some people will not like you. Some people will dislike you for no reason. Some people will not give you that job because they don't like you. People will discriminate you. People will be racist to you. People will not accept you as you are. But that does not have to define you. You don't have to take their perception of you as your reality. You are not what they're telling you.
I highly recommend going into therapy. We talk about this every video, whether I'm sponsored or not, but therapy is amazing.
And meditation, the same thing. Just sitting there, even for 5 minutes, closing your eyes and just realizing that you're right now in the moment, that you're present, and this is what we have right now, will calm you down immensely.
Sometimes we cannot identify our emotions properly, so you need to write it out.
Is journal about it before you go to bed, like the situation journal, write it down, whatever. But make sure that it's out of here onto something else. You can even paint, do whatever, create an art piece, something that removes, that makes the emotions and the thoughts in your head move.
Then we go into the second last part, why I am safe. You need to remind yourself that you are safe, okay? It's not the end of the world. We don't want to catastrophize. I can never say the word, catastrophize. So I said, Home is 3 hours away. I have my friends at home. I'm 23. I have a community that loves me. Like things like that, you know. I'm safe. Everything's gonna be okay. If the worst of the worst happens, why are you safe? It will put your mind at ease. If everything goes wrong, what do you have?
Stop comparing yourself to other people, and whatever those people are going through or what they have, you can never take that away from them. That's for them. And what you have right now, that is for you. The only way you make yourself grow is by putting gratitude into your life, by being grateful for what you have. That's how everything will expand more and more.
I know I'm safe. I know like the worst of the worst outcome and how I can solve that. So it's all about just putting your mind at ease. Just remember, like, if it doesn't matter in 5 years, don't think about it too much. And I also don't like when people say, well, don't think about it at all. Like, it doesn't matter. Sometimes it does matter to us. Sometimes we want to think about it, and I actually allow myself to think about it.